I know you are great. Our listeners also know that you are great.
Absolutely.
You are doing well.
My greats.
Yes. For those who will see you today will know that you are really, really doing great.
Hey, it's Sabudi Enche.
Oh, I know Kwali.
Nah.
I know Kwali, I know no.
Where? What happened in court yesterday?
So yesterday when I was here, I was telling you about the ruling that was expected on the Snate OBS case.
Yep.
Ernest Thompson is the former Director General of Snate. And then John Hagan Mensah, a former IT manager at Snate. Then we have Juliet Asana Kramer, CEO of Perfect Business Systems. Then Caleb Kweku Afaglu, a former head of Management Information System at Snate. And also Peter Haibo, a lawyer at the 5, were facing 29 counts collectively and in relation to how that project was purchased and the fact that allegedly prosecution made the point that they have caused financial loss to the state, for which reason they have to be charged. Prosecution called 10 witnesses to say that this is what we want to tell the court. And yesterday, Justice Henry Anthony Kofi, who's a justice of the Supreme Court, by presiding over the case as an additional High Court judge, had the opportunity to make a determination as to whether or not there is a prima facie evidence established by the prosecution or based on the witnesses that the court has any case for the accused persons to answer. And nowadays, yesterday's ruling was quite very, very interesting. If you look at the 29 counts, Ernest Thompson was involved in about 20 of them. He's been cleared of 18. He was acquitted and discharged of 18 counts.
Out of the 20?
Out of the 20 that he's involved, he's been cleared of 18
so he's left with
counts.
2.
So 2.
That's what he's been asked to open
so
his
he's been
defense
asked
on.
to open his defense in relation to 2 counts, and together with some 3 others, conspiracy and willfully causing financial loss to the state.
So you said 29 charges?
29 counts.
29
so, yes.
counts, okay.
So the 29 count, Mr. Faglu has 7 of them, including...
Still standing?
Yes. And all his counts are standing. So Mr.
Only
Faglu,
7 were struck out?
Mr. Faglu has, out of the 29...
He has 7?
Yes, he has 7. And
Okay.
all the 7... prosecution have been able to make a case against
for
him.
it. Okay, and then for Ernest Thompson...
Absolutely.
So out of 29, it was 20.
20. He
for
was
him.
cleared
of 18. Left with 2. Okay.
Yes. Then Hassana, Juliet Hassana Kramer was acquitted and discharged because her charges, the court said prosecution was unable
to prove
that there is a case for her to answer. So out of the 5, she was the only lucky person among them who has been acquitted and discharged. And so the court has fixed 19th of December for Ernest Thompson to open his defense because he's the first accused person in relation to this very case. So yesterday, that ruling was done, and out of the 29 count, it has been reduced, especially for Ernest Thompson and the other accused person. So Ernest Thompson, John Hagan Mensah, and Peter Haibo, they are facing 2 counts now. And then Caleb Kweku Afaglu will be facing 7 counts. And so that is what happened yesterday when Justice Henry Anthony Kofi made his ruling on the submission of no case. So that is the latest in relation to that particular case. Then Kaswa Millennium City, that shooting incident that led to a military officer being killed. Lance Corporal Michael Danso was killed sometime on April 30. And then Nana Berima Abebio, for those who know him in the area, we are told that he's known as Ben Lord Abebio, a self-proclaimed traditional ruler, has been arrested and charged for murder. He's together facing a conspiracy charge with Nana Kwache Ofori, and then all of them have pleaded not guilty. Ben Lord Abebio has not been granted bail. He's been remanded and he's still in prison's custody. But Nana Kwache Ofori has been admitted to bail. Yesterday, the case was called and the jury panel was expected to be empaneled. But the prospective jurors who were present at the court yesterday were only 9, and they need 7 of them. And you know, when they are empaneling the jury, there's a process. The accused person had the opportunity to reject 3. So if in case the process had gone on and they reject it, it means we will not even have the opportunity to be able to. So the court said we need at least about 15 potential jurors so that a selection will be made. And for those who are familiar with it, who don't know how a jury system is done, it is the accused persons who do their own selection. They just look at you. They have their names in the box. They pick it. Now they you come out. They look at you just like that and say, "No, I don't like." Now they just shake their. I don't like. No, they need not to give any explanation.
Okay.
But after the third time, you have to explain why you don't want that person. So
okay.
On the 16th of December, that case will come back to court, and this case is being prosecuted by Dufie Prempe, principal state attorney. So that is one of the cases that came on yesterday, and then it has to be adjourned. And of course, yesterday, the Judicial Service, the communication department, came out with a statement. And in that statement, what they try to say is that there is a publication that is going around about a transfer of a judge, and the fact that because there's a case that the judge is handling, the Chief Justice has transferred the judge so that that case will be handed over to a different judge. In fact, the Judicial Service, the communication department of the Judicial Service yesterday has been responding to that particular publication. Let me just give you excerpts of what has been said. And the statement said that there are standard procedures for transferred judges to follow, including submission of no case completion plan and to the office of the Chief Justice, which allows a warrant to be issued. A warrant to be issued to the judge to deliver outstanding judgments and ruling and to complete trials that are near completion. One of the things that they have been saying is that the transfers are done based on the needs available and the kind of a situation. So as we speak, Justice Prinsla Dikru Ofori, who is handling a case, we are told, involving Kwabna Safo Kantanta, Alex Kwabna Safo Kantanta, have been transferred to Kumasi. And they explained that the said transfer is part of the 2024 beginning of legal year transfer. So about 20 judges across all levels have been transferred in 2024. So she was part of them. So it was not a deliberate something. So what the Judicial Service is saying that transfers are not done or intended to truncate cases before the court. So everybody should have that in mind and should disregard that particular communication or story making rounds that the judge was transferred ostensibly to truncate that particular case. So that's the statement that they have come out with.
Okay. So that is in relation to
what happened yesterday.
Yeah. So what are we expecting today in court?
The big one. Guess who? This one I want you to guess.
Please, I can't guess.
You're not that good. You're not good.
I'm not good at guessing.
You're not good at guessing.
Yes,
okay,
please.
This one, even if you try, you would have predicted.
Why is it LGBTQ?
Sexy Don Don. Today is the day for Sexy Don Don.
Utala.
Yes.
You will not finish me.
So the trial is ending today. Yes. Since February 2016. And today is what is today?
Today is the 4th of December 2024.
2024. So 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019.
It's a year and about 10 months.
Absolutely. So
8 years and about 10 months.
So almost 9.
Because 8 years would have been February this year.
Yes, over 8 years. So today the trial has ended. What is expected to happen is that prosecution led by Sefako Bache, Mrs. She's a principal state attorney. And then lawyers of the accused person led by lawyer Yao Dankwa will have the opportunity to address the jury. In fact, they will sum up their cases, their respective cases to the jury. So prosecution was saying that we have led sufficient evidence for you to return the guilty verdict. The defense will say that we have also counted what the prosecution has said for you to return a not guilty verdict. And now Justice Lydia Osemafo, who is a justice of the Court of Appeal, by presiding over the case as an additional High Court judge, will sum up the trial, walk the jury through all that they need to know right from beginning to the end. Witnesses who have come, what their testimony, the contradictions, and then the differences and all that, what the law says, the element that the prosecution is supposed to prove, and then they retire them to go and deliberate on their decision and come out with their verdict. So today, we've been told that it's going to be a very long day. And when it is happening like this, another day, sometimes it can take about over 3, 4, 5 hours. It's a long day, a very, very long day. So today is a decision time or a decision day for Daniel Esiedu, aka Sexy Don Don, aka Gucci Young Starr. So today, Daniel Esiedu will know his fate and the issue involving JB Dankwa, the murder of JB Dankwa Edu, after 8 years, will be put to rest today. So that is the case that we expect happening today.
All right, Mutala, thank you very much.
Thank you, Nadine.
With those updates there. This is the Morning Star here on Star 103.5 FM. Is 3 days to decide who will govern the country. It's the Morning Star here on Star 103.5 FM. And going into the elections, one of the crucial things or crucial factors is the economy. Well, the finance minister has been speaking about